In this video, I'm going to go over how to get started in science class this year. You'll do a lot of things independently, and you'll do a lot of things in a modern classroom style, so it should be pretty familiar to you, but it's good to review it anyway. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find your Chromebook cart, and you're going to take out your Chromebook. So it's the one that you've been assigned. Next, you're going to get a pair of headphones. It's going to be on the wall behind the Chromebook cart. And you're going to only want to get your headphone number. So if you're Chromebook number 1, you're going to get headphone pair number 1. After that, you're going to look for the bean table, and you're going to look for the box that's in the middle of it. That's your guided notes for the week. So you'll want to grab a copy of the guided notes and head back to your table. After you have those 3 things, you are good to go, and you can sit anywhere in the room you want. Next, you're going to look for your progress tracker on Google Classroom, and you're going to do the assignments in order from left to right. After you finish the guided notes, you're going to want to clip them, hole punch them, and put them in your binder, and then you're going to take a full page or more of Cornell notes. So Cornell notes you've probably never done before, but you're going to want to set up your page to look like that. So it's got 4 boxes. In each box, you're going to put a particular thing. So in the top box, you're going to put whatever the topic for the week is. In the bottom, you're going to do a 1 to 2 sentence summary of what you learned for the week. In the box on the left where it's numbered 1, 2, 3, you're going to create 3 quiz questions. So just imagine you were a teacher and you were making a quiz on the week's topics. You're going to write those questions there. And then in the big main box, you're going to write down detailed and useful notes from any of the videos or articles that you read under Cornell Notes. After you've done that, you're going to use your Chromebook to take a picture of your page of notes, and you're going to actually attach it to the work plan. So if we're in week 1, you'll take a picture with your Chromebook, add it there. Next, you're ready to do your mastery for the week. It's probably going to say project 1.1 or project 1.2. And it'll be a document that looks like this. Sometimes I'll call it a door 1, door 2. Down at the bottom, you'll see what your options are. So you're always going to have 2 options to pick from. So in this case, you could either write a story to show what you learned for the week, or you can make a poster. And the directions are in the box above it. If you chose to do the story, you can see that the directions are above it. So it should be pretty straightforward, but if you do need help with it, you can ask me. Then once you decided that you're going to do the story, you're going to want to go to this big blue organizer thing that's in the kitchen room, and you're going to look for the scoring rubric for what you chose. There's lots of different ones, so make sure you pick the right one. And so if you were doing the story, then you would grab the scoring paper that says short story, and you can see it's got a big list of descriptors and other things that I use to grade. So make sure you're looking at that as you go. One kind of big part of your grade is your reflection for the week. And it's those 3 questions right there at the bottom. It says reflection, so it says content, product, and learning. So you're gonna literally answer those 3 questions on the back of that scoring thing, the scoring paper, and turn it in. Since you are reflecting for an entire week, you're gonna wanna be pretty detailed. So just writing 1 sentences for those 3 aren't going to get you very far, and you'll probably get 1s on those. So here's some examples of 1s. So you can see there, they're just writing 1 sentence answers to those 3 questions. To get a higher score, you're going to want to be more detailed. Some people will fill up the whole back page and even use an additional page to staple it. So this can probably be one of the hardest things to do this school year, is to get in the habit of reflecting. And then once you're done with your mastery, that scoring paper is going to go into your box. And these are always due at the beginning of the week. And if you need a checklist type thing to see, there's kind of your rundown for the week right there. If you have any questions, just ask.